at cksellsit.com.
And we're here at Vienna High School. We're getting ready for the start of the Vienna boys game with the Zeigler-Royalton Tornadoes. And Zeigler-Royalton just got here just a few minutes ago. They took the wrong turn. And somehow they wound up, I don't know where they wound up, but they finally got here. And so we're going to have a basketball game this afternoon. The starting lineup.
Ron, can you hear me?
That way it turned down. Oh. Can you say a few syllables?
Test.
It's a bit loud.
You can hear me in there, but he can't hear me in his. I don't know, we can't hear each other, but it'll be all right, I think.
Okay, so
better?
We're just a couple of minutes away from the start of this afternoon's basketball game.
What does
For the Tornadoes of Zeigler-Royalton, their starting lineup goes like this. A 5'10 senior, a guard, number 3, Landon Bate. Also at a guard, a 6-foot senior, number 14, Rick Shakevta. At a third guard, a 5'11 junior, number 24, Joe Earl. At a forward, a 6'2 senior, number 35, Nick McKinney. And at center for the Tornadoes, a 6'6", 260-pound senior, number 52, Gannon Dollins, and he had one heck of a game last night as ZR beat Woodlawn and upset them. That was their first win of the year. They are 1-2 coming into today's game with the victory they had last night. Their head coach is Jimmy Stevens. Assistant coaches are Cam Newton and Matt Morgan. For the Vienna Eagles, their lineup will go like this. At a guard, a 5'9 junior, number 3, Dawson Hill. Also at a guard, a 5'11 freshman, number 12, Owen Treat. At a forward, a 6'1 sophomore, number 2, Charlie King. At another forward, a 6'2 senior, number 4, Quentin Myers. And the third forward, a 6'5 junior, number 25, Skylar Blankenship. Head coach is Steve Dreer. Assistant coaches are Roger Webb and Chris Watson. And the officials for today's game are Chris Mosier, Jeremy Earlbeck, and Mike McGrath are our 3 officials here this afternoon. Danny Field alongside. I'm Ron Ellis. And Dan, it just feels like it was just a short 2 hours ago that we were right here, deja vu, in this same seat.
I just napped under the table and the tablecloth during the break, Ron. I stopped by as I was walking across the court there where the boys were so big. I asked them for some.
You ready? It's time for the show. The champions are here. Get ready, set, go. VHS, simply the best. Remember the name. Don't mess with the nest.
Eagles taking the floor. Vienna will be going from your left to right in the first half, and we're just a short time away from starting this game. The girls won this afternoon, 45-40. They improved to 3-1 on the season, and their next scheduled game is Monday evening against Christopher right here. Or no, that's wrong. Cesar-Valier. I was looking at the wrong week. This last week's games got somewhat changed, and so we'll have Cesar-Valier girls here at Vienna Monday evening, weather permitting. Tuesday, the boys are hosting Christopher, weather permitting. Wednesday night, there's no games this next week. And then Thursday, depending on if we get the snow that they're talking about getting, the game at Trico could be a challenge also. You just can't get to Trico from here very easily.
I liked your idea of just cutting cross country rather than taking the roads right now. You might actually get a little bit more traction.
Months from now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you hear me?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the players. First, for the visitors from Zeigler-Royalton, a senior, number 3,
Landon Bate. A senior, number 14, Rick Chavkevda.
I'm glad he said
Junior,
it.
number 24, Joe Earl. A senior, number 35, Nick McKinney. And a senior, number 52, Gannon Dollins. Tornadoes are coached by Jimmy Stevens. Let's introduce your Vienna Eagles. A sophomore, number 2, Charlie King. A junior, number 3, Dawson Hill. A senior, number 4, Quentin Myers. A freshman, number 12, Owen Reed. And a junior, number 25, Skylar Blankenship. The Eagles are coached by Steve Dreer, assisted by Roger Webb, Chris Watson. Tonight's officials, Chris Mosier, Jeremy Earlbeck, and Mike McGrath.
Earlbeck will be tipping it off at right here in front of us here in just a moment. The Zeigler-Royalton Tornadoes once again, Bate, Chakevda, Earl, McKinney, and Dollins. And for the Eagles, King, Hill, Myers, Treat, and Blankenship. And Dan, Vienna, with the size that these kids have from Zeigler, they can hit from the outside, and they can take it inside. They can play physical football, and Dollins is going to be the key to this game.
Yep.
If we can stop Dollins, we have a good chance of winning. If he has his way, we're in serious trouble.
Even where we match up on height, these boys are thick, Ron.
Yeah, thick is a good way to describe it. All right, Zeigler with the basketball. Vienna starts in a man-to-man. McKinney has it. They dump it inside to Dollins. He's quickly triple-teamed, kicks it out for a long three off the front of the rim, no good. Blankenship with the rebound. Blankenship, outlet, and they get it over to Hill, who brings it across the half line. Hill, top of the key, man-to-man by both teams. Long three-pointer by King, no good. Rebound pulled out there by Joe Earl of Zeigler. Brings it into the front court with the dribble. Blankenship's on him. Out on top to Bate between the circles. Bate goes right side to Earl. Earl looks inside, nothing there, over to McKinney.
Good
down
look
deep
inside.
to Dollins, up and in. Boy, that entry pass was easy. And one of the players don't have a mask on. Oh, heavens to Betsy.
You know, to his credit, though, he immediately went to the referee and let him know that.
I didn't notice it.
I think it came off on the play down the sideline. The
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Hill brings it into the front court, right side to Blankenship. They get it into Myers. Myers quickly double teamed, and he's going to be fouled on a cheap reach in. This will go against Nick McKinney, the 6'2" senior, non-shooting foul. And you just can't make those silly moves trying to reach in. We've played 54 seconds, 2-0. Hill for three, rims out of there. Myers comes up with the garbage, up and in, counted and one. Quentin Myers gives the Eagles the lead at 2-2. He's going to give them the lead at 3-2 here. We have our first tie of the game, and Quentin can give the Eagles a 3-2 lead with a made free throw. And he does. Nothing but the bottom of the net. We have our first tie and first lead change, all in just within moments. Into the front court. Joe Earl has it. He goes right side over to Bate. Bate looks inside. Skip pass, left side, over to Earl. Down to Dollins. Off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound. Comes out there to King. King gets it left side to Hill to Myers. Myers quickly into the front court on the right side. Thought about a three over to Blankenship in the corner. Blankenship out on top over to Hill. Hill goes left side to Myers. He launches the three, way short. Myers follows it up, gets it back. 5-footer, no good. Rebound, tie up.
King may be hurt, Ron.
And King come out there on the worst end of that. They got tangled up, and that was number 35, Nick McKinney.
He looks like he's in
got
pain.
Tangled up and
Tell Tristan, good job. Zoomed in. Oh.
And coming into the game is Sean Acree. Acree, a 6-foot junior, and King's going down to the end. Something happened to his shoulder, it looks like. Into Myers. Myers turns, spins, triple teamed off the glass, no good. Rebound comes to Blankenship. Blankenship puts it up and in. 5-2. Eagles, as Blankenship at Vienna did a good job of staying on the offensive glass. Bate on the left side, over to Earl. Earl, stop and go dribble on top, over to Chakovda. I hope he doesn't touch the ball a whole lot. And of course, there he has it. Chakovda out on top to Bate. And we have a timeout quickly called. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
At Pantera, we understand life is busy. We know you have priorities that take precedence over making a trip to the bank. I'm Jeff Spieth, Market Executive for Pantera, and I've been there. That's why we strive to offer convenient options that make banking easy for you. Pay for your coffee with your phone using Digital Wallet. Deposit your checks from the stands with Mobile Check Deposit. Pay bills and more from the comfort of your home with digital banking. Pantera, proud supporters of high school athletics. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Sure. And we're back here at Vienna High School. It'll be Zeigler-Royalton basketball. They look to inbound it, and they do to Chakovda. He hands it off over to Earl. Earl does a wraparound. Back to Chakovda. Dollins has it. Double teamed. McKinney for three. Top of the keys. Good. And we're tied at 5. McKinney drains a three from the top. Blankenship comes down quickly. Throws it into Acree. Acree right side to Myers. Meyer launches the three off the front of the rim. Real short. And it will go to ZR. Length of the floor to go. And Myers has tried 2 3-pointers, and he's been way short on both of them. 5:25 to go here in the first quarter. Chakovda for three. Got it. Rick Chakovda drains a tray, gives Zeigler the lead back. Blankenship, top of the key, gets it over to Hill. Almost knocked away, and it is stolen. Down takes Earl, and then coming back to steal it back is a great move by Owen Treat. Long three by Acree. No good. Rebound comes out there to Jakovda. Jakovda gets it over to Bate. Bate quickly in the front court. Bate. Baseball pass. Right corner to McKinney. Out on top. Over to Earl. Earl looks inside. Nothing there. Jakovda. Another three. Off the back of the rim. We're going to have a foul away from the ball. And this may go against McKinney. It is. That's McKinney's second. And we have a full timeout. This is a mask timeout.
Quick note, Ron.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what I've been impressed about the big guy there for ZR there, Dollins. When he gets the ball in the paint, even though he's got pretty good position, he quickly scans the perimeter, doesn't try to force something or go right, a hardly contested layup. He looks for that open guy in the three, and that might explain why they have such a good inside-outside game. He gives them good looks out there.
Well, not only that, because he is such a presence on the inside, Vienna's doubling and triple teaming him, and you're right, he's looking for that outlet because he's smart enough to figure out very quickly that when he's double and triple teamed, there's going to be somebody open.
Right.
And by the time they've collapsed on him when he's down in the low block 5 to 6 feet from the basket, by the time they go 19 feet out to cover somebody, that shot's already gone.
Already get back of the net if you ain't lucky.
And you've seen Jakovda. He loves the left side here, and he's got a sweet shot. I thought he had that second one.
And he's had plenty of time to get set on the last two.
He squares his shoulders well as he releases it.
What year did you say Dollins was? What year school?
He's a senior, and I was told literally that he weighs about 260, but he's fast. He's not.
Yeah, he's agile too.
That kid's solid.
Yeah.
I could see him playing football. To me, he looks like either a linebacker or a tight end or both on their football team. I bet money on it.
Yeah. He doesn't panic when he gets the ball in the paint. He protects the ball and looks around for the open guy. Nice trait in a big guy.
Hill brings the ball. And the one thing you can't teach is height.
Yeah.
Jakovda with the steal over to Bate. Bate quickly in the front court behind the back dribble, and David Hill's going to pick
just a little
Dawson
too aggressive.
Hill's going to pick up the foul. David's his dad. And I can assure you, Dawson is a whole lot quicker than his dad at this stage of the game.
Vienna's first team foul. CR with 3.
Dollins. What a block by Myers.
Might have got a little hand from our Quentin there. He got away with it.
Dollins looked at the official and flying through there. They're letting them play. That's good. They're letting them play both ways. ZR with the rebound.
At least you got to be consistent on those, don't you, Ron?
Exactly.
You're right.
That's all you ask for. Ball's knocked loose. Here we come the other way. Treat goes coast to coast, puts it up, no good.
Rebound.
Treat has it back, knocked away from him, stolen away by Earl. Here we come back the other way. Earl, and they throw it away. And all of a sudden it's become helter-skelter the last 2 trips down the floor.
But that was a good note, Ron. There was some contact maybe, some physicalness in that, but they kept it even both ways. So you just got to know that's the way it's going to be and play the game, make your adjustments.
And here's the thing. You can't call every touch because if we were going to have a state tournament, they play a different brand of ball up north. Blankenship drains a 15-footer, and it's 8-7, ZR. Landon Bate with the basketball. He brings it up into the front court. Baseball pass on the baseline to Dolan. And before that, we're going to get a foul on the floor. Quentin Myers.
May have been Acree. I'm not positive if it was on the ground. We'll hope that one was maybe on the JV sub there.
Number 4, Quentin Myers.
Quentin Myers.
And what I saw him do was he had his arms out, but he banged him with his body.
Good eye, Ron.
Many years on the floor. Nice inbound pass to Jakovda. He makes it 10-7.
He has the leading scorer.
Mason Curley into the game for the Eagles, the 5'11 senior. ZR hasn't made any substitutions yet. Oh, yeah, they did. Wyatt Sherman's in there. Sherwin is a 6'2 junior for the Tornado. Mason Curley with the ball. They get into Myers. He forces it up, gets it back.
He's hitting offensive rebounds.
And here they come. Jakovda leads the break, one-on-one. He slows it up. He's double-teamed. He's pushed down. No call. Right side, long three by Freeman's good. Cole Freeman, a 5'11 junior, drains a three, and all of a sudden it's 13-7. Coming down the other way, Myers has it. Ball's knocked loose, and it comes right here toward us. It'll be Vienna basketball. So we'll set the lineup here. Cole Gelso, a 6'3 senior, comes in for ZR. Also in there is number 23, Wyatt Sherwin. And number 30, Cole Freeman, 5'11 junior. Down deep.
Wow, they are letting him play.
No good. And Chakovda. There was a whistle. Number 12 was the whistle. The foul was on Owen Treat. His first. Team, I have third. Baseball pass all the way down over to Freeman. Freeman picks up the dribble.
Number 45 in the game. He's a stout man.
Sherwin. Long three off the front of the rim. Right to Treat. Down to Acree. Acree lays it up and got the roll. 13-9. Into the front court. Sherwin. They get it over to Freeman, and he's going to walk it across the 10-second line with 1:55 to go here in the first quarter. 13-9 ZR. On the right side to Chakovda. They get it in over to Gelso.
He's a big
Gelso,
fella.
no good. A weak side rebound by Bate, and the offensive rebounds that Vienna's given up are killing them on the boards. Into the front court. Treat. Almost a double dribble, and they did call it. He wants to know what he did. He picked up the dribble and lost after he lost it and then started dribbling again.
He said, to the referee. You got explained.
Yeah. I didn't do that.
Hey, well, I think what he said was that, but I didn't mean to do that.
I understand.
I guess it doesn't have to be intentional, does it, Ron?
No, not really. Blocked by Myers. Right over to Freeman, and Freeman puts it up and in. Myers got the block, but it went literally right to Cole Freeman, and he hit the 12-footer.
Who got that basket, Ron?
Freeman, number 30.
Thank you.
17-9. They go baseline. Hill has it knocked away from him. Over to Acree. Hill for three off the back of the rim. Long rebound. Myers kept it alive over to Treat. His three-pointer's good! Owen Treat drains a three, and it's 17-12. 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Into the front court. Come the Tornado. Sherwin has it. Sherwin working out on top, gets it over to Bate. Bate with Hill guarding him closely. 35 seconds to go. They get it right side to Chakovda. Chakovda out on top to Sherwin. Sherwin looks inside. They dump it down in, trying to get it into Gelso, and up and in. And that was by number 30, Freeman. And it's 19-12. Into the front court. Vienna has it on the left corner, and it's getting physical out there. Hill has it. Right side to Myers. Myers for a long three off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled out of there. We have a tie-up. Possession arrow to ZR. Acree did a nice job of tying it up whenever the ball was brought down low.
Good to see Charlie King back in the lineup. He is holding his elbow, but he's in the game.
Looks like it got pulled a little bit when he was trying to wrestle for that rebound. Sherwin has it. Sherwin brings it in the front court to Bate. Bate at the buzzer. Does it count? Does it count? Nobody said nothing. I'm guessing no.
No basket? No basket, the referee said.
No basket.
Who was the attempt by?
The what now?
The last attempt for the stats? At the buzzer. Does it count?
Bate.
It was a three?
19-12 after one quarter. We'll be right back.
Rusty Flam of Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and coming soon to Goreville wishes all the teams in Union and Johnson counties good luck this basketball season. It's nice to see you back on the hardwood. Speaking of hardwood, go to Rusty's for all of your lumber needs for new construction or home repair. Or if you need new doors, new windows, a new roof, or you want a new kitchen, they can do all of that at Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and soon in Goreville. Goreville. Call Rusty's in Anna at 618-833-2101 or in Vienna at 618-658-3761. Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Russ Kruger, your Vienna Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And he'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Russ today at 618-658-0652. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
And we're back here at Vienna. The shot put up by the Eagles was no good. Rebound comes down to ZR, forcing the shot up for Sherwin. Goes into the right corner to Freeman. His shot was no good. And another offensive board by the Tornado. Bate has it. And the offensive boards are just killing Vienna. This time Blankenship gets the rebound from the missed shot by Wyatt Sherwin. And Hill will bring it into the front court. Hill goes right side over to King. Out on top to Hill. He launches a quick three. No good. Fights for the rebound. Comes out of there off the foot of Curley. And we're going to have a foul.
That was some fast and furious action. I could hardly keep up with the stats.
I can believe that one. 30 is Cole Freeman, his first. Team fourth. Non-shooting foul. 7:09 to go here in the first half. Myers has it. Kicks it back out on time outside to Hill. Hill drives to the right elbow. King for three. No good. And the ball's knocked away from Myers by Dollins. And here comes ZR. And then Chakova can't handle the dribble. And it goes out of bounds.
Turnovers even at 3, Ron.
3-3. Inbound in the ball, Mason Curley gets it over to Dawson Hill. We should have a different one than a D Hill, you know? Charlie King has it out on top to Curley. Curley to Myers. Myers thought about it.
A little shy to shoot him now.
Chakova steals it away from him. He gets it over to Freeman. Freeman.
Oh, he pushed him. Yeah.
I was going to say.
I didn't think we was going to get that for a second. I got a little anxious, didn't I?
Just a little bit. 6:27 to go. Bates coming in for Chakova. And that should go against number 30, I believe.
Yeah, his second. Cole Freeman and ZR's fifth, by the way. Team foul. Vienna has 3.
And it will be Vienna basketball in the front court. Still 19-12. We've had a minute and a half of action here in the second quarter, and nobody has scored yet. Into the back court to Hill. Hill. Treat. Blankenship. He walks.
Travel.
Myers, Hill, Blankenship, Curley, and Treat. The 5 Eagles on the floor. Earl, Freeman, Bate. Bate has it right now. They get it into Dollins. Little 6-footer, good. He went straight up. Nice looking post move by the big man. 21-12. Hill brings it into the front court for the Eagles. Right side Blankenship. Into Treat. Back over to Blankenship. He looks inside. Back to Myers. Myers drives inside. Little dipsy doodle move, and he got it. Little dipsy doodle off balance shot, and he got the finger roll.
Is that with a capital D?
Into the front court. Doll's knocked away by Treat.
Almost taken away.
5:39 to go here in half number 1. Baseball pass thrown away.
Turnovers 5, Vienna. ZR 4 after that turnover. Turnovers pretty much even throughout the game. Both teams working hard, I would say.
ZR is still ahead by a touchdown and an extra point.
Yeah.
21-14 is our score. Oh, we're playing basketball. I'm glad we're indoors, too. I would not want to be outdoors today playing a football game. Hill drives in, shot up, no good. Blankenship with the rebound, counted and one. Skylar Blankenship skied for that baby. Got the basket and the foul, and this may go against Dollins. Nope. Oh, wow, they got McKinney.
Cole Freeman's third foul.
Cole Freeman.
Coming off the bench with 3 fouls in the second quarter.
And Blankenship has a chance for a traditional three-point play. His free throw is way short. And all the way down to Bate. Bate turns, spins. Blankenship will pick up this foul. That'll be his first, team fourth. And with that last foul by Freeman, that puts the Eagles into the bonus for the rest of the half for 5:18. See if they can utilize that to their advantage. First free throw by Bate, barely draws iron. Both sides, have you noticed, Dan, are short in their shots.
Just about everybody has been. It's a good observation, Ron.
Second free throw is good.
It's a temperature, I'm sure.
16. A full two-possession game with 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the first half. Hill brings it into the front court. Man-to-man pressure by ZR. Myers takes a couple dribbles to the top of the key. Right side over to Treat. They tried to bounce it in and Bate with a kick. Bate says, I didn't do that. It was purely accidental. He was trying to cover the cut, and the ball just got bounced right into his feet. Treat looks to inbound it and does to Hill on the right wing. Out on top to Myers. Quentin Myers, right side. Curley for three off the front of the rim. No good, and the rebound will go to the Eagles. And Chakova did a nice job of boxing out the Vienna players. He didn't want to take the chance.
Treat and Curley easy to get mixed up out there.
Stripped away by Hill. He dives
he walked.
walks.
Unfortunately, that counted as a turnover.
It is very unfortunate. And we have a whistle. Timeout called. We'll take a quick break and be right back. 22-16 ZR.
Tracy Williams and Laura Goddard at Goddard's Auto Body would like to welcome the Vienna girls and boys back to the hardwood. Goddard's Auto Body provides 24-hour towing, collision repair, brakes and shocks, alignments, oil changes, and can fit your car or truck with a new set of tires. Goddard's Auto Body is located at 865 Old Route 146 Loop. Call them at 618-658-3191 and see what Goddard's Auto Body can do for you. From Laura Goddard and Tracy Williams, good luck to the Vienna girls and boys this season. Go Eagles!
Southern Trust Bank in Vienna would like to wish Vienna Eagle boys coach Dreer and Vienna Eagle girls coach Metcalf good luck this basketball season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. With home interest rates at record lows, call them for help lowering your monthly mortgage payment or let them assist you in buying that new house. Or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888.
And we're back here at Vienna High School.
We are going to have Emma Rush from the from the girls varsity game up for a few minutes at the halftime break. Just let you fans know if you're interested in hearing that about their game today.
4:49 to go here in the second quarter. Inbounding the ball for ZR. Bate has it. Bate back over to Earl and getting a little chippy out here.
Little chippy.
This will go against Curley. Mason Curley with his first foul. 5'11 senior. 5th team foul on the Eagles. 6 team fouls. Mr. McGrath trying to establish decorum out here on the floor. Jakovta gets it down to Dollins. Nice pass. Dollins off the glass. And he shielded the ball very well with his body. Went up with the left hand, and it's 24-16. He is a very nice-looking player. Hill drives to the glass. No good. Myers stays with it. Up and in. Quentin missed the first tip in. Got it back the second time. Put it up and in. And the full court pressure being intensified by the Eagles. Left side over to Bate. Bate brings it across the half line. Bate, still with the dribble, into the paint, charges in, and that'll be a charge. Landon Bate picks up the offensive foul. That'll be a turnover for the ZR Tornadoes with 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go. The Eagles with a chance to cut into this 6-point deficit, 24-18. Dawson Hill brings it into the front court. Hill between the circles. Picked up by Joe Earl. Goes left side to Myers. Myers dribbles to the free throw line to Curley. Back to Myers on the right side. He drives baseline, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. And Dollins did a good job of forcing him out. Another turnover on the Eagles. Baseball pass down to Dollins. Myers!
By Myers.
Knocks it loose and steals it. Here come the Eagles. Curley gets it over to Hill. Down on the baseline to Blankenship. Lays it up. No good. Can't get the roll. Myers is going to be knocked to the ground, and he'll go to the line for 2, and you'll have to take a pick'em on the ZR team here on who will pick up this foul.
My guess.
And number 35, Nick McKinney, is the recipient. That'll be his third.
Quentin flexing his right
3 minutes
hand.
and 34 seconds to go. What was that, Bud?
Quentin flexing his right hand a few times there.
Free throw by Myers is good. 24-19.
Pulls Vienna within 5, Ron.
Quentin Myers back to the free throw line. Right-hander's ready. Fires it up, and it's good too. 24-20. Closest the Eagles have been this quarter. Into the front court. 2 on 3. Jakovda thought about a 3. Drives left baseline. Kicks it off to Dollins. Dollins out on top to Bate. Right side. Over to Earl, and Earl is going to be charged. Oh, there's a 3-second call. Somebody was planted in the paint. They got caught watching the paint dry. Dawson Hill brings the ball into the front court for the Eagles. 3:15 to go in the first half. Blankenship looks inside. Now he drives right side. Baseline floater, doesn't get the roll. Jakovda with the rebound. He gets it over to Bate. Bate looks downfield to see if he can get a pass off, and picking up the foul will be Mason Curley. That'll be Curley's second, and that'll be the 6th team foul on the Vienna Eagles. 2, 4, 6. And Curley's coming out, and King is coming in.
Nothing wrong with his defense, and I thought for as much as they letting him mix it up, it wasn't that handsy.
Well, the problem was he was out in front of everybody.
Yeah, is right on Front Street, wasn't it, Ron?
Yeah. If you have a Front Street, which we do. Driving it. Oh, what
nice
a pass
dish
to Dollins on the low block. What a great pass by Joe Earl. 26-20. Hill brings it into the front court. Man-to-man pressure by ZR. Almost knocked loose. King has it. He has trouble with the handle. Gets it back. Jakovda's all over him. Back over to Myers. Myers. And he had Treat flash into the paint, but he didn't see him soon enough.
I've been impressed with Treat posting up and flashing the paint tonight. Look, there he is again.
There's Treat in there again. Hill for 3, off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Earl. And no, that wasn't Earl, that was Sherwin, and Sherwin's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Is that on Blankenship?
Blankenship picks up his second foul. Vienna has dispersed the fouls well, but they keep this up, they're going to get themselves into some foul trouble here shortly. To the free throw line, Wyatt Sherwin, the 6'2" junior. The right-hander's first free throw is off the back of the rim, and Dollins with the rebound. And Dollins is going to be fouled on that rebound. He'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. And that foul is on number 4, Quentin Myers. That'll be his second. He has 2. Curley has 2. Blankenship has 2. And those are the 2 big guys, Blankenship and Myers, for the Eagles. The first free throw is no good, and we have a foul on the rebound. An elbow. And the foul is on number 4, Quentin Myers. That's his third. And back to the free throw line is Sherwin. He just missed one. This one is no good again, and now we have another foul, and this one will go against ZR, and this will probably be Dollins. It's really getting chippy out there. That is Dollins' first. And we'll shoot 1-and-1 the other way. 3 straight missed 1-and-1s. Myers comes out.
Thank you. Sorry.
Now we're going to have a discussion.
I think they're just trying to get ready to calm down. It's been a little physical there for the elbow and the net putting Myers on the floor.
Both teams.
That was a player control foul, right? So we're not shooting a free throw, are we?
33, John Green came in, the 6-foot junior. Myers has to come back in because he was the one that was fouled. Blankenship, King, Hill, Treat, and Myers at the moment, but Green getting ready to come in, and this free throw is no good, and all of a sudden, nobody can hit a free throw. We've had 4 straight front end of 1-and-1s missed by both teams combined. That's over and back.
One turnover for Vienna in the second quarter is what I have, and 4 for Zeigler. 3 more possessions, and Vienna's needing them to stay in this game.
Inbounding the ball at center court will be Treat. Owen Treat gets it into Dawson Hill. 2 minutes exactly to go here in the first half, 26-20. Treat has trouble with the handle, over to Green. Left side over to Hill. Hill, stop and go dribble, back out on top to Treat. Treat, crossover dribble to the right. Little floater in the paint, got the roll. 26-22, back to a 4-point deficit. That's as close as Vienna's been able to get here in the second quarter. Into the front court. Gelso gets it out on top to Bate. Back over to Sherwin. Cross court pass. Bate for 3. In and out. Rebound by Gelso. Up, no good. Rebound by 23 is Sherwin, and Sherwin is fouled. He didn't like the foul. He bangs the ball off the floor and just leaves it there. 1:18 to go here in the first half.
33 the foul for
and
Vienna.
33 with the foul. Joe Green comes in and promptly picks up a foul.
John Green's one of our live stream crew members for the girls' games, I might
really?
add, Ron.
First free throw is good. And finally, a made free throw after many free throws missed. Second free throw is no good. Dollins with the rebound. Blocked by Blankenship. Dollins was blocked by Blankenship. Hill comes up with the loose ball into the front court. Treat takes it to the basket. He's blocked back by Dollins. Over to Bate. Bate into the front court. Drives inside. Puts a shot off the glass. No good.
Oh.
Rebound comes out and crashing to the ground. This may go against 23. It is 23.
Jonathan Green hustled down to
Wyatt
the free throw
Sherwin.
line. He's okay. As my little 2-year-old granddaughter says, when she knocks down, she stands up and she goes, "I'm okay."
Green rubbed his head just a little bit. 59.9 seconds.
The entire live stream crew
rooting
for their partner in film.
There's no way he's going to not come out of this, or he's going to come out of this game. First free throw is
And
good.
how about a wave from the live stream crew?
27-23. And he can bring the Eagles within closer than the 4 points. Second free throw is on the way, and this one is good also.
Way to go, John.
27-24. A 3-point deficit. Pass up to Bates. Bate out on top over to Sherwin. Sherwin right side to Earl. Long 3 by Bate is good.
He had that one on a line drive, didn't he?
30-24 he did. Treat gets it over to King, out on top to Hill. Hill drives inside, right side to Blankenship. He's cut off, kicks it back to Treat. Treat, wide open three, in and out, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Sherwin comes out there with it. Sherwin gets it over to Earl. Earl quickly into the front court, picks up the dribble to Bate. Bate with 20 seconds to go, out by center court. Hill's on him, over to Sherwin. Sherwin drives all the way down, dipsy doodle move, no good. Rebound comes out of there, long pass to Blankenship, and he dunks it. Blankenship stuffs it, and it's 30-26. 2 seconds to go from center court. Bate, long three, hits the basketball standard, and that's the way the first half comes to a close. 30-26, and the dunk will definitely get Blankenship fired up for the second half. We'll total everything up, take a quick break, and we'll be back to Vienna and an interview with Emma Rush right after these messages.
When you don't have the right tools for the job, hard work just gets harder. With more standard features, longer warranty, and the best-in-class performance, you can get the job done right the first time, all for a value that offers, well, simply more than the rest. LS Tractor. See the LS difference at lstractorusa.com.
Come test drive an LS Tractor at CK Equipment in Vienna or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
Susie and Danny Joe Trevelyan, along with Joel and Judd and the families of Trevelyan Farms in Grantsburg, wish the Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck as they finally get back on the floor. We're not able to be there to support you in person, but we want you to know that we are there to support you. Congratulations to the seniors for all your dedication and hard work, and good luck not only this season but for the rest of your lives. Once again, good luck to all the Vienna teams from Trevelyan Farms.
With 25 years experience, Vince Hofford at Vince's DJ Show provides professional DJ services with music for all occasions. Whether it's a wedding, class reunion, school dance, prom, homecoming, or party in your backyard, Vince's DJ Show can provide the music for all your party needs. Vince's DJ Show welcomes Vienna boys coach Steve Dreer and welcomes back coach Rick Metcalf as the new girls coach. Good luck, Vienna boys and girls, and give Vince a call at 618-658-9095.
Everyone at Southern FS would like to wish Coach Rick Metcalf and the Vienna Eagle girls and Coach Steve Dreer and the Vienna Eagle boys basketball teams lots of success this basketball season. Southern FS is your local source for gas or diesel fuel, LP gas for your residential or commercial needs, feed, seed, and chemical or agronomy needs. Southern FS Vienna's office is located at 615 Old Route 146 Loop, or give them a call at 618-658-5231. From everyone at Southern FS, let's go Eagles.
One thing that I do tell people is I think you want a bank that's going to invest in you, not just to get your business.
Our philosophy is really to help people create a plan, building relationships with people. It's not really to sell a product.
We have 12 locations in Southern Illinois.
We're going to make sure that we're also investing into the schools, that we're also investing back into the community.
Marion, Carbondale, Benton, Johnson City, Mounds Metropolis, El Dorado, Harrisburg, Vienna, Galatia.
We know that the customer success is our success.
Are you saving enough to maintain your current lifestyle throughout your retirement years? Is it time to increase your retirement plan contributions? Is your asset allocation consistent with your retirement planning goals? Rodney Golson at Golson Financial Services can help you determine if it would be in your best interest to revisit your retirement planning goals. Call him today at 618-658-7008 or simply stop by the office to arrange a free, no-obligation personal consultation. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
And we're back. Time scores 30-26 ZR. We'll go over all the totals here in a minute. But we've been joined by senior basketball player for the Vienna girls, Emma Rush. And Emma, congratulations last week on going over 1,000 points.
Thank
for
you.
your career. That's got to be quite a milestone.
Yes.
When you started your freshman career here as a freshman at Vienna, did you
I'm just so excited.
Now, have you made any decisions about college yet?
No, not yet.
Who are some of the people that's talking to you?
Well, I don't really have anything that I really know that is set in stone yet, that I really just...
Better question. What would you like to be? What's your goal for being a major at this point in your life?
Right now I'm going to plan to go for physical therapy or athletic training.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's quite a field and a lot of science.
Yes.
So, what is it that, what is the most fun thing that you do, that you enjoy doing here at Vienna High School?
Well, the sports. It's always been my favorite, and this year with COVID has really had a setback for everything, but we're so thankful to be getting to play.
Do you play other sports besides just basketball?
Yes, I do volleyball, softball, track, and this year I also did cross country.
Really?
Yes.
Well, doing the cross country helps with your conditioning quite a bit for basketball, didn't it?
Yes, it really did.
Then what is your favorite subject?
Math.
Math? Is it really?
Yes.
I would have thought you might have said science.
That's probably second.
Favorite number is 3, for that's what you like to shoot?
Oh, yeah.
What is the real reason you like 3?
Oh, I just made it. You just made that up.
I thought maybe because you like to shoot that 3-pointer sometimes.
That works.
But you know what really amazes me is how tall are you?
About 5'6".
5'6". But you obviously you can shoot from the outside, no problem.
Yes.
Okay. What really impresses me that you do that I think is unsung is the way you like to go in and battle on the inside, especially in the low block, in the paint area, on the defensive side. You stick your nose right in there, and you're not afraid of the bigger people. You go after the basketball. That's pretty amazing. I like that. A lot of people don't like to get in there and mix it up because you can get banged on.
Oh yeah.
Well, congratulations. Hope you have a great year. 3-1 right now, and I know there's no regionals or anything like that to go after, but there is a lot of bragging rights for being able to take first place in the conference. And after a week and a half of games, you're tied for first. So your goal for a conference championship is still in the works.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So congratulations on getting 1,000 points.
Thank you.
And Danny, what you got over there? What's he trying to say?
Oh yeah, I also wanted to give a shout out to my little sister Ava.
And I understand this. Now seriously, do you guys play competition against each other or what? Because I understand, I have not seen her play, but I understand that there's some things that some people have told to me that she's a very good shooter, and in the long run, by the time she's a senior, she might be a little better than you. What do you think of that, big sister?
Well, I don't know if she'll be better than me, but we get along very well, and we don't always do stuff that's too competitive, but we have been playing one-on-one, and that goes both ways.
Is she an 8th grader this year?
Yes.
Okay. I was just teasing with you there a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
But thanks for playing along, and in all seriousness, have a great season, and I hope you have a lot of fun this year, and it's amazing how fast your senior year in high school goes. I remember it just seems like when you're a freshman, you look at it and it's like, oh man, these 4 years are going to drag.
Yeah.
And by the time you're a senior, you just blink, snap your fingers, and it's like, holy cow, we're just a month away from graduation.
Yep.
It goes fast.
It really is.
And then, trust me, it gets faster. Emma, thank you very much for coming up and playing along. Good luck this season. And good luck to the Lady Eagles, and I hope you win the rest of your games out.
Thank you.
All right. Emma Rush, we're going to send it back, have one more quick break, and we will be back for stats and the second half right after these quick messages.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevilian a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590.
At Banterra, we understand life is busy. We know you have priorities that take precedence over making a trip to the bank. I'm Jeff Spieth, Market Executive for Banterra, and I've been there. That's why we strive to offer convenient options that make banking easy for you. Pay for your coffee with your phone using Digital Wallet. Deposit your checks from the stands with Mobile Check Deposit. Pay bills and more from the comfort of your home with digital banking. Banterra, proud supporters of high school athletics. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We don't have time.
And we're back here at Vienna High School, getting ready for the start of the second half. Danny, you got some quick totals for us, bud?
White Sherwin with a free throw. Cole Freeman with 7 in the first quarter. Nick McKinney, 3 points. Nothing
Cole
from
Gelso.
Yep, but then 8 points from the big man in the middle, Gannon Dollins, and that's been the big key for Vienna still being in this game, possibly. For Vienna, Charlie King was out for a while with a hurt shoulder, but he's scoreless so far. Dawson Hills had several good looks, but he's scoreless so far. That's unusual. Quentin Myers has lots of attempts, but only with 9 points so far. 5 for Owen Treat, 4 for Skylar Blankenship, 8. 2 for Sean Akery and 2 for John Green.
In the first half, ZR was 1 of 5 from the free throw line for 20%. Vienna was 5 of 7 from the free throw line for 71%. And it was 19-12 ZR after one quarter. And in the second quarter, Vienna outscored ZR 14-11. The Tornado with a long three by Chikevta is no good, and it goes out of bounds off of the Tornado. It'll be Eagle basketball, length of the floor to go. Vienna going from your left to right as you face your radio this half. They dump it down to Blankenship. Blankenship lays it up and in. Nice entry pass from Treat from the right corner, and it's 30-28. Eagles draw first blood here in the second half. Dollins triple teamed, and Blankenship will pick up his third foul. Blankenship got excited and swiped at it, and that's what caused the problem with the foul. If he had gone straight up, he probably would have just had it blocked, but he had to take that swipe with the hand. That'll get you every time. Dollins' free throw is no good, and ZR having a brutal time. Their free throw shooting is cold as the temperature outside.
Yeah, it's been...
And that's not good, folks. Second free throw is good. 1 of 2 for the big man, and it's a 3-point lead for the Tornado, 31-28 with 7:25 to go here in the third quarter. Into the front court, Hill for the Eagles, drives inside, Meyer, long three, got it, and we're tied. 31-31 as Quentin Myers drains a three, and it's our third tie of the game. Chikevta in the front court, ball's knocked away by Treat.
That all-important first few minutes of the third quarter is kind of leaning Vienna's way, I would have to say at this point.
Treat and McKinney getting into it a little bit here. McKinney just walked away from it. He's got 3 fouls. He doesn't want to pick up a foul. They dump it into Dollins. Dollins forces his way in, and he's going to be fouled. This is either going to go on Myers or Blankenship. If it's Blankenship, it's his fourth. If it's Myers, it's his fourth. So either way, it's not a good situation for the Eagles, and they're going to call it on Myers.
You can bet they'll want to pound it inside of them now.
A three-pointer by Landon Bate gives them the lead back at 34-31. Blankenship is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2, and Nick McKinney will pick up his 4th foul. Blankenship went straight up. McKinney caught him with the body and moved him back about a foot.
Yeah, he kept moving him back, didn't he?
6:52 to go. This is a physical game. It really is. 34-32 is Blankenship.
I would say this one's been even more physical than Chester, and we anticipated that one to be physical.
I would agree with you, Dan.
23, White Sherman back in, and McKinney's going to go back to the bench with 4 fouls.
Second free throw, nothing but the bottom of the net. 34-33. Fouls are going to become critical. Full court press by the Eagles, broken easily. Bate, ball knocked loose. Dolan still comes up with it, puts it up and in, and right there, Blankenship and Myers both had to let him go because they both are in foul trouble. 36-33. Into the front court, Dawson Hill with it, left side over to Quentin Myers. Myers, right side to Treat. His three-pointer off the front of the rim, no good. Chakofta with the rebound. Over to Bate. Bate into the front court, over to Earl. Earl, Bate goes right side, picks up the dribble. Chakofta thought about a three, doesn't take it, back to Bate. In the right corner to Earl, to Bate. His three way off the front of the rim. Long rebound comes out to Hill. Hill wants to run. He brings it across half line over to Blankenship. Blankenship, baseline jumper, doesn't get the roll. Quentin, tip up, no good. Treat with the rebound. He puts it off the glass, short, no good. Chakofta is tied up with Myers, and both players go crashing to the floor. It'll be a tie-up, possession arrow, Vienna. And I just heard Mr. McGrath say, somebody's going to get hurt. Let's calm it down.
I thought it was a spectator from the stands, but
I thought it was. It's true. It looked like McGrath might have said it, but you can't tell because they got a mask on.
Yeah.
They try to force it inside, stolen away. Bad pass, and Treat's going to pick up the foul. And that's a dumb foul. Everybody's going away, and Treat trying to body up Dollins.
Frustration foul there, man.
Yeah, but that young man, you're not going to body him up and push him around. That ain't going to happen. Not this lifetime. Thanks, Maury. Left side. Earl drives baseline. There's a charge. Quentin Myers put his foot on the baseline, and he absorbed the charge, and Joe Earl picks up his second, that was the second foul on Sherwin. Face mask timeout, I guess. I'm not sure. But we're going to take a quick break and be right back.
Rusty Flam of Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and coming soon to Goreville wishes all the teams in Union and Johnson counties good luck this basketball season. It's nice to see you back on the hardwood. Speaking of hardwood, go to Rusty's for all of your lumber needs for new construction or home repair. Or if you need new doors, new windows, a new roof, or you want a new kitchen, they can do all of that at Rusty's Home Center in Anna, Vienna, and soon in Goreville. Call Rusty's in Anna at 618-833-2101 or in Vienna at 618-658-3761.
And we're back. It'll be Vienna basketball, length of the floor to go. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. 36-33, ZR. ZR has led most of the way this afternoon. We've had 3 ties and 2 lead changes. Hill at the top of the key between the circles. He's working against Earl. Earl follows him down on the baseline. Myers goes on the right baseline. He's cut off, and a bad pass, steal, a turnover, and here comes ZR. Bate goes all the way down. He looked like he traveled. He caught the ball on his hip, and then coming back, shot up, no good. Rebound put up, no good. Myers takes that one away from Chakofta. Myers brings it into the front court. Myers, long three off the base of the rim, no good. Bate tipped it out to himself. Nice rebound by Landon Bate. He gets it into the front court to Chakofta. Down over to Sherwin. Sherwin off the glass, no good. Rebound comes out to Treat, over to Curley. Down to Blankenship. He's blocked, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Blankenship didn't like the foul, but it was a good, solid foul. And that will go against Wyatt Sherwin, I believe. Nope, number 14, Rick Chakofta. His second. And now we're going to have
mask break.
This is the mask break. And your thoughts here, Bud? It's a back and forth, up and down game. It is a very physical basketball game, but it's physical both ways. No one team has had the advantage, as I see it, out on the floor.
And with the fouls creeping up like they are on some of them, they're trying to maintain physical without getting the fouls, and that's going to be quite a trick to pull off.
Vienna is in much worse foul shape in the long run than ZR is right now. Nick McKinney has 4 fouls. Cole Freeman has 3 fouls. And then Chakovta and Sherwin both with 2 each. On the other side of the ledger, Vienna is in much worse shape. Quentin Myers has 4. 3 fouls for Skylar Blankenship. They're their 2 big guys on the inside. Mason Curley, Owen Treat, each with 2 fouls. So when you look at the overall, the person that is the most dominant player who can be when he chooses to be is Gannon Dollins. There's been large stretches of this game where Dollins has been a force, but then he's disappeared on the floor at the same time. And when that young man, he's a senior, when he figures out that he can be a force on both sides of the floor all the time, he's going to be a tough man to stop.
And he's already got 13 points in this game.
Wow. Skylar Blankenship to the free throw line. He will shoot 2, each team with 3 team fouls here in this second half. First free throw is good. I like the way Dollins gets the ball in the low block and post up. Second free throw is way short. Dollins with the rebound. He kicks it out to the left side over to Earl, and Earl gets it. They bring it into the front court. Skip pass, left side. Thought about a 3, long 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Bate with the rebound. Bate turns, spins, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound by Sherwin, up and in. And 2 more offensive rebounds for the Tornado makes it 38-34. They dump it into Myers, and Myers is going to be fouled. This will go against Freeman. That'll be his 4th. Freeman with a hold. And that's his 4th. Non-shooting foul. It won't take us long to get to the bonus in this game in the second half. We still got 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. Splitting the double teams. Acree, he leaves it short. Acree gets it back. Over to Treat for 3. Rims out of there. Quentin Myers with the rebound. Blankenship, shot up and in. 38-36, and it was the Eagles that time sticking on the offensive pressure with 3 rebounds. Both teams, it's sort of like you just shoot till you make it.
3 shots for $1.
With the ball. Dollins, right side to Bate. Bate looks inside. Out on top, over to Freeman. Freeman throws it away.
Turnover. A
bad pass into the corner to Earl. It goes short hops him, and he didn't bring his baseball mitt with him to pick up that short hop. 3:31 to go. Vienna can tie with a 2, take the lead with a tray. Into the front court. Dawson Hill, left side over to Meyer. Meyer on the baseline, drives inside. He's pushed. That'll go against Dollins. It's before the shot. There won't be a shot because it was on the drive. But more importantly, that's Gannon Dollins' second foul. 3:22 to go. They're going to give him 2. What is this, the NBA?
Well,
wow.
He was in the air for quite a while. He was flying. He was in mid-flight, Ron.
Okay. Him and the reindeer. First free throw's no good.
It's 2
missed
free throws here in a row. Could have tied the game with those, but the story from the line.
Difference in the half. Free throw is good. 38-37. Earl with the basketball. The one-person press. He gets it over to Bate. Bate will bring it across the half line with the bounce pass. Earl back to Bate, top of the key. Bate to Earl. Earl looks inside, skip pass left side. Long 3 by McKinney's no good. Rebound fought for it. It's going to go out of bounds off of Vienna. That's Myers, or Acree. Acree knocking it out. Joe Earl, a 5'11 junior, will inbound the ball from the right corner for the Zeigler-Royalton Tornado. 3:04 to go in the third. Way out on top over to Freeman to Bate. Right side to Earl, down into Dollins. Dollins on the low block, lays it up, no good, gets it back, no good. This time Myers pulls it out of there. Myers hands it off over to Dawson Hill, and Hill will bring it into the front court. 2:45 to go in the third quarter. In the right corner, they get it out to Acree. Acree steps inside the arc, kicks back. Acree to Meyer, he walks. Acree thought he was going to pass into the right corner, but nobody was there, so he had to pick it back up, and when he did, he picked the back foot up and made that extra half step. But they call that traveling. Unless you're in the NBA. There you can walk from the center line all the way to the baseline and never put the ball on the floor, and that's okay. Bate for three off the front of the rim, no good, fight for it. Blankenship is, we're going to get a foul on ZR's. Blankenship was fouled by somebody. Who was the masked man? 23, Wyatt Sherwin picks up his third foul, and they're starting to get into some foul trouble. Freeman and McKinney both with 4, Sherwin with 3 into the front court. Blankenship takes a couple of dribbles to the top of the key over to Treat. Treat, right elbow, shot up, no good. Long rebound comes out to Dollins. Dollins, long outlet to Bate. Bate, one-on-one, takes it to the rack, and he'll go to the line for 2, as picking up that foul will be Owen Treat, and that'll be Treat's third foul. No. They're going to call Dawson Hill?
Yeah.
Wow. Dawson Hill picks up his second. That's better than for Treat, because that would have been his third. 6-4 as the team fouls in this third quarter. Bate into the right corner to Earl. Earl, skip pass out on top over to Chakevta. Chakevta. Long three-pointer. Barely drew backboard. Long rebound comes out to Acree over to Blankenship, and he is fouled. He couldn't dunk it.
They call an intentional foul.
They're going to call an intentional foul. Wow.
Wish I could see that again.
It just looked like he was going up. I don't know. He hit the body, but they're calling it an intentional foul. So what that means is Skylar Blankenship will get 2 free throws, and then Vienna will get the basketball at center court. And that is Chakevta's third foul. Blankenship's first free throw is good. 38-38 as we are tied. That's our 4th tie of the game with 1:42 to go here in the third quarter. Blankenship's second free throw is also good. That gives them the lead. The third lead change of the game. And now Vienna will have the basketball under the goal. Treat will look to inbound.
Need a big play here, don't we, Ron?
Yes.
That
Long
could be it.
Three off the back of the rim. Chakevta with the rebound. He gets it over to Bate. And what a nice job by Dawson Hill to knock the ball loose. Goes out of bounds. And they were trying to hit the home run pass down to Joe Earl. And that came within just an eyelash of being a success. Well on top to Chakevta. Down to Earl on the baseline. He's cut off, kicks it back out. Long three by Bate is off the front of the rim. No good. Myers with the rebound. Meyer brings it into the front court. Blankenship was hoping for the pass. Long pass down to him. And Acree throws it away. Bate comes out there with it. Bate gets it. Ball stolen by Treat. Lays it up and in. 41-38 as Treat steals the ball back. Bate brings it across the half line with 50 seconds to go. Right side to Earl, left side to Chakevta. Chakevta drives baseline, puts a shot up. Myers with the rebound. He has the ball stripped away from him. Put it up and in was Cole Gelso, and off the strip, and that makes it 41-40. Into the front court, Treat has it. Right side to Hill, 33 seconds to go here in the third. Hill brings it back out to center court and will set up the play. 28 seconds to go in the third. 41-40, Vienna. Vienna wants one shot, 20 seconds to go. Chakevta is going to come out and challenge him. Hill still out by the Eagle at center court. He goes right side between the legs into the paint. Kicks it to Acree on the baseline. Puts a skip-the-doodle up. No good. And comes out there to Vienna. Treat on the baseline. Out on top for Hill for three. Got it! At the buzzer! 44-40 as Dawson Hill hits a three at the buzzer. And the Eagles with a 4-point lead going into the fourth quarter. We'll be right back after these messages.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Russ Kruger, your Vienna Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And he'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Russ today at 618-658-0652. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Tracy Williams and Laura Goddard at Goddard's Auto Body would like to welcome the Vienna girls and boys back to the hardwood. Goddard's Auto Body provides 24-hour towing, collision repair, brakes and shocks, alignments, oil changes, and can fit your car or truck with a new set of tires. Goddard's Auto Body is located at 865 Old Route 146 Loop. Call them at 618-658-3191 and see what Goddard's Auto Body can do for you. From Laura Goddard and Tracy Williams, good luck to the Vienna girls and boys this season. Go Eagles!
We're back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Vienna was 6 of 8 from the free throw line in the third quarter, while ZR was just 1 of 2. We've had 3 lead changes and 4 ties in this game, 44-40, as the Eagles outscored the Tornado 18-10 in that third quarter to erase a 4-point deficit after the halftime. On the right, they get it down deep, and Sherwin's going to go to the line for 2 as Acree's going to get the foul. He grabbed his arm just as he was coming up to shoot, and Sherwin will pick up the foul, or he'll get 2 free throws off of the foul by Acree. Acree tried to be slick in there and just grab the arm real quick, but the arm went up and the ball went the opposite direction, and the official called it. 44-41.
Caught, theft in progress.
Yeah. Second free throw off the front of the rim. Dawson with the rebound up and in. And Dollins turned it into a 3-point play, 44-43. It's going to be interesting, folks. Grab your jackets and your hats for this fourth quarter. Acree out on top to Hill. Hill to Treat on the left wing. Treat into the paint. Little floater, short, no good. Dollins with the rebound. Dollins gets it over to Earl. Earl into the front court, goes left line to Bate. Back over to Kovta is no good. It's an air ball, and it goes out of bounds off of Dollins. And we're going to have number 35, Nick McKinney. We haven't seen that young man in a long time with his 4 fouls. We'll see how long he lasts. Was coming in with 7 minutes to go.
He's quite physical, too.
Yes, he is.
I got a feeling it's not going to be very long.
Hill
he's changed.
On the right side to Blankenship. To Treat. Treat looks inside with 5:50 to go.
He's
Treat
already
drives baseline, kicks it back out on top to Acree. Acree gets it back to Hill, left side to Treat. Treat, skip pass to Blankenship. Blankenship drives inside, kicks it back to Myers. Myers in the paint, little floater. Got it!
Oh, nice roll.
46-43 as Myers gets another basket. He's got 15 into the front court. Blankenship actually has 17. Wow. Into the front court. ZR with the ball. Chakofta. Right side to Bate. Into the right corner. Over to Earl. Skip pass. Chakofta to Bate. Chakofta. Long 3 off the back of the rim.
He's
Hill with the rebound.
Spell.
Down to Blankenship. Blankenship lays it up. No good, but he'll go to the line for 2. And this may go against Chakofta. If it does, that'll be his 4th. It is. It is, and it is his 4th. 6:02 to go in the game. And now Chakofta has 4. Cole Freeman has 4. Nick McKinney has 4. Wyatt Sherwin 3 for the ZR Tornado. Blankenship's first free throw is up and good. 47-43. On the other side of the ledger, Quentin Myers has 4. 3 fouls on Skylar Blankenship. They've both played a long time with that 4 and 3 number. And Curley and Treat each with 2, along with Dawson Hill. Second free throw is also good.
His 8th free throw of the game, Ron.
Wow. 48-43, Vienna with their largest lead of the game, and we're down to 5:55. Down deep, right through the hands, a little bit too high for Nick McKinney. That's tough to do. He's 6'2", big boy, and it went just a little bit too high, but he was open on the low block. Another turnover on the ZR Tornado. Hill, crossover dribble, right side in the corner to Treat. Treat dumps it into Blankenship. Blankenship has it stripped away from him. Nice defensive play by Freeman into the front court. Bate brings it across the half line. Man-to-man pressure, both teams, both ways. Freeman for 3, got it! Cole Freeman cuts the lead down to 2, 48-46 as he hits a big three-pointer. Blankenship, ball knocked away from him, goes out of bounds off of him. That's the 13th turnover. Baker's does it on the Eagles. 5 minutes and 14 seconds. The ZR bench is fired up. Into the front court. With the basketball is Joe Earl for the Tornado.
About 5 seconds
Dawson
in the lane there.
Dollins and Myers with a huge fight on the inside. Myers got the rebound off the missed shot quickly into the front court. Blankenship to Acree. Acree forces the glass, doesn't get the roll. Dollins knocks it out of bounds, and it will stay with the Eagles. Dollins knocked it out of bounds, and on the whistle, everybody from ZR pointed their way. And we have a mask break. Who is that masked man? And we'll keep it right here. Give us some totals there for the end of the third quarter, bud.
You want point totals?
Yeah.
Well, for Vienna, we have Dawson Hill with that very important 3 right at the end of the third quarter there to give us the nice lead. As first one out of for the night. He'd been struggling from the three-point arc. Quentin Myers with 9 4 13. Nope, excuse me, 15. Missed a couple free throws there. Owen Treat with 7. Sean Acree with 2. Skyler Blankenship with 19 tonight. 8 free throws.
Wow.
And John Green with 2 from some play in the first half. For ZR, 6 and 3, 9 points for Landon Bates. 5 for Chakovidia. 3 points for 4 now, count a free throw for White Sherwin. Cole Freeman with 7. Nick McKinney with 3. Cole Gelsko with 2. And 11, 13 for the big guy, Dollins. Well, and a 2 here, so it makes it 15. He's got 2 in this fourth quarter. I didn't have total.
48-46 is the score with 4:51 left in the game. Vienna with the basketball and the lead. Quentin Myers, right side, Treat for 3, got it! 51-46 as Owen Treat drains a 3. Bate into the front court, out on top to Joe Earl, back to Bate on the left wing. On top, over to Freeman, his 3's good! Cole Freeman answers the Treat 3 with his own 3. 51-49. Dawson Hill into the front court for the Vienna Eagles. 4 minutes and 18 seconds to go. They get it into Myers, double teamed on the baseline. Kicks it out on top to King. His 3. Got it! 54-49. Charlie King hits it's a 3-pointer. Joe Earl into the front court for the ZR. Left side, over to Freeman. Freeman has hit 2 big 3s for the Tornado. Down deep to Dollins. Dollins lays it up. He's fouled from behind by Blankenship, and this will be Blankenship's 4th foul. And Gannon Dollins will go to the free throw line with a chance for 2 free throws. Skyler didn't think he fouled, but he did. He got him with the body. You just can't. If you're gonna get him, you might as well get Dollins with a hard foul, and he did. First free throw's good.
It's so hard to not let the guy have that easy layup.
Exactly.
But you got to remember your foul situation.
There's no sense giving up. If you're going to foul, there's no sense giving up a cheap foul and let him get the points. Second one, he had earned it, and it saved a couple. He missed the second one. Blankenship with the rebound, but he now has 4 fouls. Meyer drives left baseline. Cuts inside, off the glass, too strong. And Charlie King got by a little push on the inside there on Landon Bate, who got the rebound. 3:30 to go in the game. 54-50. Eagles by 4. Freeman. They're out guarding him now that he's hit a couple. Bate, his long 3. Got it! Landon Bate hits a 3. 54-53 into the front court. Blankenship has it go off of his knee. It was tapped by McKinney. It went off of Blankenship's knee, and on the turnover, number 14 for the Eagles, and now ZR with a chance to take the lead with 3:10 left in the game.
Both teams walking down the court now.
Into Dollins. Dollins turns, spins off the glass. Too strong. Treat with the rebound. Treat gets it up to Hill. Hill brings it into the front court. Myers for 3. Got the roll! It rolled around, went up in the air, and fell into the net. 57-53. It's raining threes in Vienna. 2:40 to go in the game. Left side. Freeman for 3. He got it! 57-56. Slugging. This is a heavyweight fight. 2 big fighters just slugging it out. In the Eagles and the Tornadoes. Myers, he's double teamed, forces the shot, and he's going to go to the line for 2. And the foul will be called on whom? 24, Joe Earl. That's his first. Quentin Myers to the free throw line to shoot 2. And Danny, this is a heavyweight fight, ain't it?
Slugfest, isn't it?
Reminds me of
trading punches.
For you young pups out there, you won't know who this is, but reminds me of Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali slugging it out in the Thrilla in Manila. 2 minutes and 23
Big free
seconds
throws
to go
down
in the
this
game.
stretch.
Was that, Bud?
Big free throws down this stretch.
And he missed the first. Second free throw. Quentin Myers is ready. Fires it up. Good. 58-56. Vienna still maintains the lead. We're down to 2:15 to go in the game. Freeman in the left corner. Out on top to McKinney. Myers knocks it away on the turnover, and then they throw it away coming back. Oh, man. Quentin Myers did a heck of a job intercepting the pass to Dollins on this side, and then they couldn't make the connection to Blankenship flying down the other side. Left side, and then they throw it away coming back. They tried to get it over to Freeman. He's had the hot hand here in the fourth quarter, the last couple of minutes from three-point land for ZR, and that's their 13th turnover. Are we playing volleyball? We're under 2 minutes to go in this slugfest. Out on top, King has it to Meyer. Right side to Treat. To Hill on the left side. Hill takes a couple of dribbles to Charlie King. Down to Myers. Quentin Myers off the glass and in! 60-56 as Myers with his 21st point of the night. Into the front court comes Bate. Bate, man-to-man pressure, both teams, both ways. Right side over to Earl. Earl looks at skip pass to Bate. Bate launches the 3 off the further rim. Freeman with the rebound. Back to Bate. He thought about a 3, doesn't take it. This one was partially blocked by Blankenship. Shot up by McKinney, no good, and McKinney's going to go to the line for 2 after he got his own missed shot, and he'll put this one at 2 free throws, and the foul will go against Charlie King, his first. How do you get to this point of the game and that's your first foul? We've had a couple of those. Joe Earl on their side, Charlie King on our side.
Charlie said a little bit of the game with that shoulder.
Yeah, that's true
arm,
too. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt there.
That one's
first
hot.
free throw's no good. Man, how critical are these free throws for both teams? 60, 56, 65 seconds left in the game. It's a good one, folks. Second free throw's good, 56 or 57. It's down to a one-possession game. Timeout taken. We're going to take a quick 30 and be right back.
Southern Trust Bank in Vienna would like to wish Vienna Eagle Boys Coach Dreer and Vienna Eagle Girls Coach Metcalf good luck this basketball season. Southern Trust Bank is locally owned with branches in Goreville and Marion and an ATM at the Lake of Egypt. With home interest rates at record lows, call them for help lowering your monthly mortgage payment or let them assist you in buying that new house. Or talk to them if you need financing for a new auto or truck. Southern Trust Bank, 618-658-8888.
60-57. We're under a minute to go. Hope you're enjoying this game at home as much as we are here. I'm having a ball. This is a
chewed all my fingernails
game.
off.
Do what, bud?
I've chewed most of my fingernails off.
Well, this has been a game of attrition. If this was a Christmas board up here, it would be red with fouls all over it. We have a good chance every time the whistle sounds of somebody. We have a 50-50 chance every time the whistle sounds that somebody's going out of the game. With the players that are on the floor with 4 fouls each, with 65 seconds, ZR is going to put on a full court press. They get it into Myers. Back over to Treat. Treat breaks the press with a pass down to Hill, and Hill, that was tipped. Oh, no, it wasn't tipped. I thought it was. And the turnover, that is number 16 on the Eagles. Only 13 turnovers on ZR. We're under a minute to go. 50 seconds left in the game. 60-57. Bates for three! Off the side of the rim. No good. Dollins with the rebound. He puts it up. He's going to the line for two. As Quentin Myers, I believe, has just fouled out of the game.
I don't know. He seemed like he was standing with I think they're going to get it on somebody else.
Charlie King, maybe?
Yep.
It is. Charlie King picks up his second. Myers was right there. And Gannon Dollins, he just hit 1 of 2. He's back to the free throw line. His first is no good.
Free throws have been big.
And I'll tell you, the difference in this game, if Vienna wins, will be the free throw line.
That's 4 missed free throws for ZR this fourth quarter.
Second free throw's good. 60-58. 43.7 agonizing seconds left in the game. Quentin Myers brings it across the half line with the dribble. He hands it off over to Treat. Treat, top of the key, right side over to Hill. In the right corner to King. King has trouble with the handle, and he throws it right to Freeman. Freeman was open. Here we come the other way. Earl has it. Earl, right side to Bate. Bate to Freeman. Drives inside. Kicks it left side. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Dollins off the glass and in. And we're tied 60-60. Our 5th tie of the game. Ball's tipped. Myers with 7 seconds to go. Myers is fouled by Dollins. And that is not a smart foul with 5.3 seconds to go.
I'm not sure if he lost control or
20 feet from the goal. And it's a 2-shot foul because they're in the double bonus. 5.3 seconds to go, and you talk about 2 big free throws. Here we are.
Yeah, because that's enough time to get a shot down on a missed second free throw. So you want them both.
First free throw's critical. It's no good.
Just takes one to win, but the coach is going to ice him.
Charlie King's coming out. Mason Curley's coming in. A timeout taken. We're going to keep it right here with 5.3 seconds to go. The score's tied 60-60. And it's just amazing to me, Dan, that this is our 5th tie. But down the stretch, free throw shooting from both teams has not been good. And that's what's helped keep it. Vienna should be way ahead in this game if they hit their free throws. But conversely, you had in the second quarter, ZR missed 3 front-end 1-and-1s. They've had 3 different 2-shot opportunities for free throws here in this fourth quarter. They're hitting 1 of 2 for each one. And Vienna, they were 1 of 2, and now they're 0 of 1 with 1 more to come.
All comes down to this one too right now.
It really does. 5.3 seconds to go, and if he makes it, it gives Vienna the lead, but it also gives ZR a better opportunity to have a baseball pass into half court.
That's right.
This free throw by Quentin Myers is good. A 1-point lead, and now Vienna wants a quick timeout. We're going to take a quick timeout ourselves and be right back.
When you don't have the right tools for the job, hard work just gets harder. With more standard features, longer warranty, and the best in-class performance, you can get the job done right the first time, all for a value that offers, well, simply more than the rest. LS Tractor. See the LS difference at lstractorusa.com.
Come test drive an LS Tractor at CK Equipment in Vienna or check out their website at cksells.com.
All right, we're back. 5.3 seconds left in this game. ZR is going to have the length of the floor to go. They trail by a point, and I'll tell you what, they've got quite an arsenal of players to shoot the basketball for this last shot. Do you want to take it inside to your big man?
I think so. You get a chance for the free throw, a 2 free throw shot even. I almost think you got a better percentage in there with him. And
well, and here's something too. Looking at the foul board, Vienna has 8. It's just a 1-and-1. So if you don't foul them in the act of shooting, they only have a 1-and-1. And ZR's not done a good job at the free throw line. Blankenship's going to fight the inbound, guard the inbound, bait. They get it in over to Earl. Earl goes baseline, sideline, shot up, no good. It goes in! Oh, baby, what a shot! Earl got the win.
Oh, the coach goes to the floor with him.
Well, that's because he's taunted him. And that was a heck of a shot. 62-61.
We look stunned.
As Earl shot the little runner about 15 feet out, and it bounced off the rim 4 or 5 times before it finally fell in. I seriously thought it was coming out, and it just kept bouncing on different parts of the rim until it fell in as the buzzer was sounding. 62-61.
It took 20 minutes for that ball to fall in, didn't it?
It seemed like it. And what a win. And that wasn't the person that I seriously thought would be taking the shot, Joe Earl, but it was the one who made it. And stunned is the Vienna crowd here, 62-61, as the Eagles go down to a 1-point deficit. We're going to send it back, pay some bills, and we will be back for the post-game show and the totals right after these messages.
Susie and Danny Joe Trevelyan, along with Joel and Judd and the families of Trevelyan Farms in Grantsburg, wish the Vienna boys and girls basketball teams good luck as they finally get back on the floor. We're not able to be there to support you in person, but we want you to know that we are there to support you in true Vienna Eagle spirit. Congratulations to the seniors for all your dedication and hard work, and good luck not only this season but for the rest of your lives. Once again, good luck to all the Vienna teams from Trevelyan Farms.
With 25 years experience, Vince Hofford at Vince's DJ Show provides professional DJ services with music for all occasions. Whether it's a wedding, class reunion, school dance, prom, homecoming, or party in your backyard, Vince's DJ Show can provide the music for all your party needs. Vince's DJ Show welcomes Vienna boys coach Steve Dreer and welcomes back coach Rick Metcalf as the new girls coach. Good luck, Vienna boys and girls, and give Vince a call at 618-658-9095.
Everyone at Southern FS would like to wish Coach Rick Metcalf and the Vienna Eagle girls and Coach Steve Dreer and the Vienna Eagle boys basketball teams lots of success this basketball season. Southern FS is your local source for gas or diesel fuel, LP gas for your residential or commercial needs, feed, seed, and chemical or agronomy needs. Southern FS Vienna's office is located at 615 Old Route 146 Loop, or give them a call at 618-658-5231. From everyone at Southern FS, let's go Eagles.
At our very core, we're a community bank that invests in our communities.
We're here to serve the customer.
We're not here just for your checking account. We're also going to be here to teach your kids financial soundness. We're also going to be here for your next home and make sure that you're set up correctly.
We've been here since 1906 and we're not going anywhere.
Decisions quickly, locally.
We are very progressive in our thinking, always looking for better ways to serve our customers.
You want either go to your branch or look at our website.
One of our mottos is that we're building better communities since 1906.
Whether a college education is a distant dream you hold for a newborn child or a financial imperative staring you in the face, it's important to take swift steps to begin meeting this challenge. Next to retirement planning, paying for your children's education could be the largest expense that your family will bear. To learn more about flexible college savings programs, contact Rodney Golson at Golson Financial Services, 618-658-7008. He can help you plan today for tomorrow's college education expenses. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.
Larry and Ned Trevelyan of Trevelyan Brothers Construction would like to wish the Vienna Eagles boys and girls basketball teams good luck this season. Call Trevelyan Brothers Construction for a bid for any residential or commercial construction need. They also can provide landscaping for your residential or commercial projects. Trevelyan Brothers Construction is located at 1915 State Route 146 East, Vienna, Illinois. Give Ned Trevelyan a call to set up a time for a quote at 618-658-4590.
Bush Hog offers a full line of products, including rotary cutters and crop shredders, landscaping and tillage equipment, hay tools and boom mowers, construction equipment, and zero-turn and finishing mowers. Quality and durability are the hallmarks of all Bush Hog products. Bush Hog has the right tool for your operation. They stand out with many units still delivering performance after 20 years or more in the field. So if you're looking for an investment and not an expense, Bush Hog will deliver dependable performance and value. Built tough in Selma, Alabama, and sold by qualified local dealers. Bush Hog, serving American farmers and ranchers since 1951. And remember, if it doesn't say Bush Hog, it just won't cut it.
Test drive a Bush Hog mower at C&K Equipment in Vienna, Illinois, or check out their website at cksellsit.com.
We're back here at Vienna High School where the Vienna Eagles lose a heartbreaker on literally the last shot of the game. 62-61 is the final score as ZR knocks off Vienna here tonight. And just a devastating loss when it looked like Vienna had the game won, and the shot by Joe Earl from the left side about 15 feet out, it was a little runner. It hit the front of the rim, bounced up into the air, kissed the rim again, bounced up in the air, hit the back side of the rim, bounced up in the air again. The buzzer goes off. It bounces one more time on the rim, goes up in the air, and that time it settles into the net for a 62-61 victory and snatching victory right out of the jaws of defeat for the ZR Tornado here this afternoon. They win 2 in a row. They won last night against Woodlawn. They win tonight, this afternoon's game against Vienna, and they improved to 2-2 on the record. And the Vienna Eagles, with that loss, they drop to 0-3 on the season here. And Bud, this is a tough loss.
Yeah, that I don't know what more we could have done, but the little side note that was interesting there, that was Joe Earl's only basket of the whole night.
Wow. Well, we'll go over the point totals here in just a second, but shooting-wise from the free throw line, Vienna was 14 of 20 for 70%. The problem was we hit 4 of 6 in the fourth quarter. They were 4 of 8 in the fourth quarter. They were 6 of 15 for the game for 40%. And we've been joined by head coach Steve Dreer, and we'll let him get his headset on. In that fourth, it was 19-12 ZR after one quarter. It was Vienna outscored ZR 14-11 in the second quarter, to trail by 4 points, 30-26 at halftime. In the third quarter, Vienna came out on fire, outscored ZR 18-10 for the quarter split, and erased a 4-point deficit to a 4-point lead. And then in the fourth quarter, it was 22-17 was the scoring split for ZR, and Joe Earl hit the last basket. And Coach, tough loss on that last shot. The most shooting the ball, you wondered who was going to do it. Quite frankly, I didn't expect him to be the shooter.
To be honest, we schemed for that. We wanted him to catch the ball. We wanted him to dribble the ball. We were supposed to turn him, though. If we turn him one time, the game's over. But we didn't get him turned. But the kids did everything else that they were supposed to do. We weren't sure. He got in there a little too deep, and then Providence smiled on him.
I'll tell you what, that four bounces off the rim before it nestled into the net, and the buzzer was sounding already when the ball finally went into the net. I called it. It's off the rim, and then it bounced up, and sure enough, the spin somehow caught it, and it reversed its spin.
I know. Well, it hit the backboard, and then it bounced a couple times, and I thought until the last bounce, I thought it was coming out, but it's just one of those things. I mean, it's a lot of effort to have the game decided by a funny bounce, but
a very physical basketball game.
Yes,
both ways, and at one point in the fourth quarter, with a couple of minutes to go, with all the kids that were on the floor, you had a 50-50 chance every time there was a whistle of somebody fouling out with the number of players that had 4 fouls for both teams.
Right.
You don't see that way very often, but that's the way it worked out. And amazingly to me, nobody for either team fouled out.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was proud of the kids for physically they're about as big and strong as you see in high school, and to put their bodies at risk every play was admirable. I mean, I'm really proud of them. The problem is we don't help enough on that. The people that are not guarding a shooter have to come in there and help on the people that are an overmatch on us, and because our inside guys were trying to block out, but it's a when you're. It looked like Muscle Beach or something down there. So, but they're very physical. All the way, guards are physical. I mean, they have a very physical team, and when they shoot the ball like they shot it, it makes them very difficult to guard.
Well, I thought it was interesting in the fourth quarter. There was a period where there were either 5 or 6 straight trips down the floor where it was raining threes. Everybody was hitting a three-pointer, and both teams, I mean, it was back and forth. As a spectator, this would have been one heck of a game to watch because it was back and forth. The largest lead of the game, our largest lead was 5 points. Their largest lead was 7 points. So there wasn't much of a swing difference, and every possession in the fourth quarter, you hung on every possession literally in the fourth quarter.
Right. It was every play was meaningful, and that's a good thing really when you're in a rebuilding mode to have kids get that kind of experience. And I think we did gain some things tonight because of that. We made a couple missteps late when we were holding the ball a little bit. We got a layup. We also got a great shot out of our out of bounds play. I told the official, I said, we'll see if this one works. I'm hopeful this one's going to work right here. Watch this. And he laughed, and sure enough, we got an open shot and buried it. But when we were trying to spread out and hold the ball, we left a guy alone, and he got a little nervous, got kind of happy feet a little bit. And, you got to cut to the ball. Whatever I say about spreading out goes out the window if somebody gets in trouble. I said, it's like if we yell shark, I mean, somebody's got to go help the guy swimming. So that we have to learn from. There were several things like that. We needed one more rebound down there that next to last time. We just could not get it. And that's the difference right there. I mean, you get that rebound, the game's basically over.
in the first half, ZR did a great job of getting 2, 3, 4 shots each trip down the floor. In the second half, you guys did a much better job of boxing out and limiting those second and third and fourth attempts. But at the same time, Vienna did a much better job of crashing the offensive boards in the second half than they did the first half. Too many times we were one and done, but in the second half, we scored. I'd like to go back and look at the shot chart, but we scored a lot of shots on the second and third shot.
We did, and that was very, very critical because we weren't hitting the basket very well. We didn't shoot the ball tonight like we can, and that hurt. We had to go inside most of the time instead of kind of sprinkling around. We took threes too quickly starting out. We were supposed to. I told them, if you take 3 passes and shoot it or less, here's your percentage. If you take 6, here it is. It's almost double. So I said, so be patient. But we were keyed up. We were ready to play, and we just got off to a very bad start because of that. We just took quick shots. They're shots we can hit. But I told them, look, we can have that shot anytime we want. So why take it on the first pass or no passes?
I think, Vienna here in the early going, you're 0-3, but I would not want to be playing a Vienna Eagle basketball team right now. You lose by 1 point to a very good Chester team. You lose by 1 point to a very good ZR team. You lose by just 9 points to Goreville. I mean, literally, with just a bounce here, a rebound there, you're 2-1 instead of 0-3, and you're playing very competitive basketball, and you're getting a lot of kids into the game at the same time. You're playing some depth, and that's a testament to these kids. You guys are meshing very quickly, and you can tell it on the floor.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that people notice that the kids are working to try to get better and try to create camaraderie, which to me, that's key. And I'm sure it is to every coach. But we've got a chance to be much, much better by the time this is over. And that's our goal.
And really, that there's not a postseason. There's not a conference tournament. There's not any tournaments. You're fighting for the conference championship, but really what you're doing is you're playing for next year. And it's not anything against the seniors, but if you ever wanted a developmental league this year, that's what we have.
Yeah, I told the kids it's our version of the NBA bubble. That's kind of the way it is. COVID has influenced this year so dramatically and so thoroughly that we've just got to the teams that adjust to this the best are gonna come out of it the best, and we are, as you put it, gaining for the future. I have no doubt about that. Every practice, every game we can get right now is huge for the program, and that's what we want to do. The seniors. I certainly don't have any issues with the way they played tonight. Both of them played very, very well. I've got a couple other seniors that came out just a few days ago, and just showed great school spirit to do so. We're working to try to get them up to speed, and then we've got a bunch of young kids that are hungry and want to step up and play. So. It's going to be a process, but we're getting there. I will correct one thing.
What's that?
We have won one. We beat Hardin County.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't have that here. We did. I apologize for that.
That's okay.
That's
all right.
That was a heck of a game too.
That was without Q.
With Banks. Yeah, and I didn't have that marked down up here.
Oh, that's okay.
But that was but you can see, you could really tell in just a week and a half. There's a difference in this team when they come out on the floor than they did when on 2 weeks ago on Tuesday night against Hardin County.
Yeah.
It really is, and I apologize for that.
Oh no, that's fine.
But this is a fun game. This was a fun game to watch. It couldn't be a fun game to coach. There's no way. But the effort that the kids gave was outstanding, and that's what you ask for. You just ask for the effort, and the wins
After the
will
first
come.
quarter, I thought we got pretty much what we wanted out of them.
Well, what was interesting, you can tell how sluggish it was. We had a 3-2 lead on a made basket for traditional three-point play, and there was no intensity really from either side. They didn't shoot a free throw in the first quarter. That was the only free throw Vienna shot in the first quarter. If you're not getting any kind of intensity and nobody's driving to the hole, you're not going to the free throw line. Everybody was content to take the 5 to 15-foot jump shot.
Yeah. Well, what we did was we had to adjust. They came out and used their physicality on us early, and we played for fouls. We wanted fouls. They came over and said, "Coach, they're fouling me. They're doing this. They're that," and so we had to adjust. They had to grow up. Is basically what it had. I thought it would be called a little tighter too, but sometimes when you're in there, you have to adjust to the way the crew is calling it, and that's what I told them. Look, play tough. They're letting you play. They're letting the teams decide it. So you've got to play tough too. Play clean, play tough, and trust the officials to do their job.
In the second quarter, I remember saying this, that it was a very physical game, but it was evenly called both ways. It was physical on both sides of the floor. And what I thought was interesting, the comment that I made is, they're letting them play here like you would play in Northern Illinois. And because if we did have a state tournament, the way the game was played and the way the game was called on the floor here today is how you would see it called in a state tournament.
Right.
And that's what you're playing for.
Exactly right.
You have to be in the mindset where whether you're playing for a state tournament or not, if you don't expect to be hit and work through that contact, then you're not going to be successful in a state tournament run.
No, that's right. And your point is very well taken. I tell them we don't ever prepare for anything except the best. You can do a lot of things and get by with them if teams aren't any good. I guess we could schedule the fifth graders and try to play them. But what we're trying to do is step up in class. We're trying to get to that level where night in, night out, we have a shot at beating anybody, and then the next step is we expect to beat everybody. And the next step is, tournaments. And I think we can do that here.
And you can, if you want to come in and if you're looking for wins, you play cupcake teams. If you're looking to improve, to have a mentality where you can win a state championship and play for a state championship, you have to play the schedule that you're playing.
Right.
There are no cupcake games on a state tournament run.
No, that's right. And we've, in a perfect world, it would have worked out. So we got a couple under our belt early and got feeling real confident and everything. So this has been a testament to how the kids have stepped in and started believing and tried to match up against the best right off the bat. I think we've played some of the very best in Southern Illinois already. I
agree. Absolutely agree. Hopefully we'll have some games this next week. we don't know, but tough loss. I'm proud of the way the kids held themselves. They didn't succumb to the baiting, I guess is the word I'm trying to think of. The baiting to get involved and to get to take it to a next level. They played strong. They played within themselves, and they played as a team. They showed a lot of courage. And they didn't embarrass themselves. And that's all you can ask for.
No,
and they literally came within a bounce of winning this basketball game.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, I thought it was off when he shot it.
I did too.
I had a perfect view of it. And he, he just flipped it up high. And when I knew it was going to hit, it looked like it was going to hit off to the left. and it did. But like you said, it somehow that crazy spin caught it and brought it back. So it was a great
last
shot.
bounce on the right side of the rim, closest to us here. I can't believe that ball went up, and the spin, you could literally see the spin change, and it rolled backwards. It did everything it's not supposed to do, and nestled into the net.
Especially at home.
Exactly. Doesn't it know where it's at?
I'm going to talk to Coach and about these funny rims he's got down here. I think he's
it's
sabotaged.
a conspiracy.
But thank you very much.
Well, Coach, thanks for coming up and talking with us, and good luck next week. And I hope we're talking to you with some games played next week.
I do as well. Thank you very much.
That was head coach Steve Dreyer, and once again, a tough loss for the Vienna Eagles here today. As I stand corrected, they are 1-3 now with that loss as they beat Hardin County. But they've played 4 tough teams, and they've come within 1 point of winning 2 of those games, one against Chester and then one against here at ZR. So that's going to wrap everything up here this afternoon. Real quick, the potential for games goes like this next week. On Monday, the girls are playing Cesar-Valere right here at Vienna High School. Tuesday, the boys are playing Christopher. Both of those games, stay tuned. You'll find out, weather permitting. Wednesday, there's no game scheduled, and depending on if we get kind of snow, the girls' game at Trico could be iffy on Thursday, and the boys are playing Dongola here in a varsity game only at 6:15 next Thursday. So and then next Saturday, there's no games Friday night. Next Saturday, we have a doubleheader. The girls play Marion at 10 o'clock right here at Vienna, and next Saturday, 1 week from today, the boys are playing Chester at Chester. So we couldn't get 2 teams farther apart for that Saturday. That's going to pretty well wrap everything up. Don't turn it off. We're going to have the outro playing here in just a second. And I'm Ron Ellis. Danny Field was alongside. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. The Vienna Eagles lose a heartbreaker, 62-61 to the Zeigler-Royalton Tornado. Thanks for your time this time. Until next time, so long, everybody, from Vienna High School.
That concludes this Vienna Eagles basketball broadcast here on WIBH Net 3. This Eagles basketball broadcast has been brought to you in part by Banterra Bank, Rusty's Home Center, Trevilian Farms, Vince's DJ Show, Southern Trust Bank, Golson Financial, Southern FS, Goddard's Auto Body, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Russ Kruger, C&K Equipment, Legence Bank, and Trevilian Brothers Construction. This has been a presentation of WIBH Sports.